whole story began in 1998, toward the end of '98. It was my custom to run the stairs up to my office and my lab, and it's 3 floors and not a big challenge, but I did it often every day, and toward the end of 1998, it became harder and harder for me to keep my wind and still be able to get up those stairs. I'd find myself stopping halfway and gasping for air, and finally in about February of '99, I went to a doctor and our family physician. Anyway, he did the pathology on it, and it came back that I had mesothelioma, which is asbestos cancer of the right lung. Mm-hmm. And that's where it all began. So I went over to UCLA, and he got to looking at my scans in the pre-surgical interview, and he said, it looks very suspicious in your abdomen. And he says, I wouldn't do this until I have a biopsy of your abdomen. So then they conducted a biopsy of the lining of my abdomen and found out that I had cancer down there as well. And so it had placed me in the category of being a stage 4 cancer patient. It said, we're going to do this. And so I said, well, I'm not going to until I have more information. So we decided to call the offices of Dr. Young, and we set up an appointment. That was in April, and we set up an appointment for May 17th. I'll never forget. It didn't take too long for us to see a pretty good change. I started feeling better from the very beginning. You know, after just getting on the super greens, I started feeling like I had more energy. I was able to get up out of bed and actually move a little bit.
Looked like he was deaf.
I remember
and there
that.
was some light. You could see it in his eyes. That
People would come to visit, the ones that had the courage to, and they said that I looked like I was starting to get, you know, pinker. Well, I had another CAT scan done in September, and it showed that there had been absolutely zero growth in terms of the cancer, and this cancer is a very fast-moving. Well, I've gone in for CAT scans every 4 months since then, and it's all but gone. I've taken the scans to other people, and they say, where? You know, they
so
can't.
no cancer in the abdominal cavity.
No.
And no lung cancer on the right side.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I don't think it matters what the disease is. I'm so convinced that this approach is the best approach you can take to take care of just about any medical problem.
right.
You know, for somebody that has a traumatic affliction, such as cancer, any kind of cancer, boy, I heartily recommend trying the super greens, getting on that program.